What if your kid could spend a few days this summer surrounded by others who truly get what they're going through? You know, Camp Sparkle is back from Gilda's Club Grand Rapids, and that's an annual day camp that serves kids ages 5 to 11 impacted by cancer or the loss of a loved one. They got 2 sessions this June, and Chelsea Fausta knows all about them. She's the childhood coordinator at Gilda's Club Grand Rapids. She's here with all the details. Good morning, Chelsea.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you're back with Camp Sparkle. Tell us right off the top what this place does. I kind of alluded to it. It's a special place.
It is a very special place. It's a place where kids can come. They're going through grief and or cancer, and they can be together with other kids and they understand each other. It's not just they show up and like, oh, I don't get it. In the typical world where you can go to school and like, I can't understand what you're going through. They can come to this camp and have kids that say, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, let's expand on that, because there aren't a lot of great opportunities for kids who are going through this. Maybe they've lost a sibling or a parent or a grandparent, or maybe they themselves are going through a cancer journey. There's not a lot of opportunities for them, one, just to kind of be kids and have some fun.
Absolutely.
But then talk about the why, that certain special trait that this camp offers them.
Yeah, so, you know, it's nice that there's availability for one-on-one counseling and things like that, but at Gilda's, it's always a thing of you come as you are and be with people that are going through the exact same thing. For kids, they don't necessarily get that as much as adults. So for the camp, the kids can come in, they can be with a bunch of other kids and kind of share that together, whether they're talking about it or whether they're having a good time and doing other things. So it's just the environment of being with a group rather than just one-on-one.
Okay, and a safe space.
And a very safe space.
Very comfortable safe space for them to have the freedom and maybe to feel that safety to let those feelings come out.
Absolutely,
Let's talk about how kids grieve. I mean, you know my family's personal story. So the grief journey is really close to us. And kids really do express it and experience it differently than adults.
They do. They have a lot of feelings, and I think when you ask them the question personally, we get busy in our everyday life. When you ask them that question, they want to talk about it. Especially when you have activities and things that make them feel like they can talk about it. So through camp, we have different activities, and we always welcome them to talk about it out loud. We also let them say, hey, it's okay. Like, we understand, and if you want to talk to me like one-on-one, we can do that too.
So there are opportunities for somebody. Do you feel like the Camp Sparkle sometimes helps kids maybe be able, maybe for the first time, to be able to talk about it?
Absolutely, yes. It's always interesting to see the kids come in, especially if they're first timers. The returners are always like, we're back, we're here. But the first timers, you can tell they're a little more timid. But like maybe an hour into camp, they're already acclimated and feeling very, very comfortable. Yeah.
So they're going to feel comfortable. They're going to find that healing, that emotional support. They're going to know that they're not alone, that other people are going through this thing. Now let's talk about the fun. Because obviously,
it's so much fun.
Obviously, there's a special reason why this group of kids is there. But it's still camp.
Yes, absolutely. We do talk about some really hard stuff like their grief and their cancer journey. However, we still have a variety of fun things that happen, such as we have a guy named Josh. He's amazing. It's called Drums for All, and he does a drumming session with the kids, and it's great because they incorporate their feelings, but also they're having a great time.
Right.
The Grand Rapids Children's Museum is coming to share a session with us. We have the GR Opera, the GR Symphony. So there is a variety of fun activities that are so much fun, and it kind of goes with their emotions too.
Let's get this to the parents, the information they want. It's a day camp.
It is a day camp.
Okay, so it's not overnight. There are 2 sessions, and they're specific. I mean, I'm sure you found that if you had the grief from a losing someone or a cancer journey all in the same place, that might get confusing for some kids, right?
It absolutely does, yeah, because they are 2 very different things. So separating them really gets them to be able to focus on the grief, and then they're really able to focus on their cancer journeys.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the 2 sessions, 1 for the cancer, 1 for grief.
Absolutely.
All happening in June. What, 3 days?
It is 3 days, from 9:15 to 3 p.m. So it is a fairly long day.
Yeah, you get the full day.
Yeah, absolutely. And then on the Friday, toward the end of the day, we have a family afternoon. So parents can come and be kids too. I think it's important for adults to be able to have the chance to be with their kids and experience a little bit of camp themselves.
Exactly, right? And we've given you all of this information, and now we get to tell you that it's free.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, it is.
It's
absolutely free. Yep.
That's amazing. Now, is there any type of registration requirements that people have to meet to be here?
Yes, there is a registration. It's on our website. You can go on there, and there is a cancer camp and a grief camp button you can push, and it'll take you right to registration. And on top of the freeness, there is a free lunch as well. So the food is free. There's tons of giveaways. So your campers are not going to go home empty-handed.
Full bellies.
Full bellies and full hearts.
Oh.
And, they're just able to have a good time together and not have to pay a dime.
Well, we're so thrilled that we even have this resource. Thank you to Gilda's Club and Camp Sparkle. Here we go again. If this is your family, Grief Camp, June 15th, Cancer Camp, June 22nd. And as you heard Chelsea say, it's a full day, 9 to 3, and free, but you got to register. Go to gildasclub.org/camp-sparkle for more. We'll be right back.